These creatures were blamed for shipwrecks, mass hysteria, even executions. But what if none of them were monsters at all? Tonight, 7 legendary beasts science finally caught up with, and the last one fooled humanity for centuries.
Every legend begins the same way. Someone sees something they don't understand. Fear fills in the gaps, and over time, reality turns into myth. But modern science has uncovered something disturbing. Many legendary beasts were real, just misinterpreted. Let's start with the most terrifying sea monster ever recorded.
The Kraken was said to rise from the ocean like an island. Its tentacles could crush ships. Entire crews vanished without a trace. For centuries, scientists laughed it off until they discovered the giant squid, a real animal, up to 40 feet long, eyes the size of basketballs, powerful enough to battle whales in the deep. Imagine seeing one surface beside a wooden ship in the 1600s. No sonar, no diving gear, no explanation. You wouldn't call it an animal. You'd call it a god or a monster. Dragons appear in cultures that never met. Europe, China, the Middle East. Same creature, same fear. Coincidence? Not likely. Ancient people regularly uncovered massive fossils, skulls, claws, rib cages buried in stone. With no concept of dinosaurs, they filled in the blanks. Add crocodiles, giant snakes, volcanic fire, and human imagination, and dragons were inevitable. Not fantasy, pattern recognition across civilizations.
The Cyclops, one-eyed giants from Greek myth. Brutal, primitive, terrifying. But here's the truth. Ancient Greeks found dwarf elephant skulls across Mediterranean islands. In the center of the skull was a single massive hole. Not an eye, a trunk socket. Without biological knowledge, the conclusion was obvious. One skull, one eye, one monster. Sailors swore they saw women singing from the sea, half human, half fish. But there's a darker explanation. Long voyages caused sleep deprivation, dehydration, and hallucinations. Then add manatees, large aquatic mammals with human-like faces from a distance. After months alone at sea, the brain fills in what it wants to see. The myth of mermaids wasn't magic, it was loneliness. Werewolves weren't just stories to scare children. They were explanations for the unexplainable. People with hypertrichosis, a condition causing extreme hair growth, were feared as beasts. Rabies caused aggression, biting, fear of water, and night wandering. Without medicine, people didn't see illness, they saw transformation. The man didn't need to become a monster. He already looked like one to them. Sea serpents were described as silver, ribbon-like monsters longer than ships. Turns out, oarfish fit that description perfectly. Real creatures, over 30 feet long, living deep beneath the surface, rarely seen alive. When they surfaced near ships, sailors recorded them as monsters. Because when something that long rises from the ocean, your brain doesn't say fish, it says run. Vampires weren't born from fiction. They were born from graveyards. As bodies decompose, gums retract, making teeth look longer. Skin tightens, blood can seep from the mouth. Add diseases like porphyria, causing light sensitivity and facial changes. To villagers, the dead didn't look dead. They looked hungry. Fear did the rest, and the vampire legend spread like a disease of its own. Science explains these legends, but here's the uncomfortable truth. Every myth on this list started with someone seeing something real. So the question isn't, what have we explained? It's, what haven't we explained yet? Which legendary creature do you think science is still wrong about? Let me know below, and if you enjoy myths that turn out to be real, subscribe, because history is hiding more monsters than we think.